Happy to be here, and even happier after I've come here. Because everybody is smiling, we are commemorating the Bicentennial, 200 years of modern Singapore. At the same time, we are celebrating marriage and our customs and our festivals and how we have marked a very important milestone in the lives of many of us. The Bicentennial is a special occasion for Singapore. You may ask why we are celebrating the Bicentennial. Because we just celebrated SG50 only 4 years ago. So after SG50, what is this Bicentennial? And I think if I explain it like this, you will understand. SG50 started in 1965. We became independent, 50 years. We prospered. We have this nation, Singapore. But before we could get to 1965, over the last 200 years, people came to Singapore, people lived here, people married here, people had built the economy here, made lives here, built families, built a society and a community here. And we became gradually more and more Singaporean. So that when 1965 happened to us, we were not just 1.5 million strangers. We already had some history, we knew one another, we had customs, we had attachment to this place. And therefore we said, let's build. And then we launched onto SG50. And so you could have a modern economy, can have HDB flats, can have schools, can have the SAF, can have today's Singapore. So if we want to remember our history, we must remember starting longer ago than 1965. And so 200 years since Stamford Raffles, I think is a good time to commemorate. And what are we commemorating? The people, the customs, our forefathers, what they brought here, what they strove, how they worked, what they achieved here. And one of the most important customs for each one of us in our lives is our ceremony when we get married. All different, all colorful, joyous, solemn at certain moments in our different religions. Some Christian marriages, some Chinese marriages, some Indian marriages. In a temple, you tie the tali and you have the toe ring. Some Chinese marriages where you must bring either something sweet or maybe some groups you must bring a whole pig. Or Muslim marriages, Malay marriages. You must have the bersanding. People must come and sprinkle rice. Each one, I think, brings something to Singapore in terms of culture, in terms of the richness of our society, and we celebrate together. And we also celebrate those who intermarry between different faiths, between Muslims and Malays and Chinese, between the Indians and other races. Some people from other countries come, we welcome them into our community. So I'm very happy that today we have this celebration, that some of you have dressed up especially for this, and that we are going to have 90 couples renewing your vows today. And I'm not quite qualified officially to officiate, but for today, I think we can accept it. And I wish all of you many more happy years of marriage, and I wish Singapore many more fruitful years of people coming together, building this society, building their lives, and seeing their children and their grandchildren grow up and have a brighter future together. So thank you all very much.